Hey, you have reached MBT Sky, and it's a daily read, and it's a little bit late. But anyway, you know how to go. So the month is still in Jupiter because we are in March. The high frequency is in Venus. The middle frequency is in Jupiter, and the lower frequency is in Pluto. The overall energy for Pisces right now is Pluto. Transition and change, right? Family and money, religion and faith, regeneration, rebirth, endings, drastic changes. So let's see what takes place. What Jupiter is talking about today in combination with the numbers. Let's see. Taurus energy, which makes perfectly good sense in a higher frequency, is a discussion, right, of this Libra Taurus energy that's ruled by Venus. So this makes good sense. So it's talking about, creativity, faith, belief, dreams, and visions as far as finances and possessions take place, right? As far as that goes. So overall energy, Pisces and Pluto, right? And so we have this lower vibration in Pluto. So this is a discussion of focusing on your Pluto, Pisces, if you're dominant in Pluto. But let's see what the planet is talking about. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is talking about home, family, right? This is also talking about regeneration, renewals, taxes, inheritance, things of that nature, right? And then we have this good old Pisces energy that pops out. And today I bought the wheel to the thing because I knew I was going to have a little fake blank out. So I bought the wheel for Pisces. Confinement, hospitals, institutions, subconscious minds, and secrets, hidden activities, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Really, when it breaks down, it lets you know. It's funny that it breaks down into 6. Pay attention to the 6th house. Anyway, excuse the notes, but it's simply the wheel. And I just dropped something else. So anyway, let's see what's going on in the higher frequency with Venus. Alrighty. So we got the Hermit. The Hermit likes to come out. There's an isolation period. They're going on a particular journey by oneself. And new opportunities, messages coming about money. And so there goes this 10 of Pentacles. Generational wealth, health, and stability that comes in. So if you talk about the Hermit, this is a Virgo energy. Pisces, if you're dominant in your Virgo energies, pay attention to how money is coming in. Conversations about money, communication, and things of that nature involving money. This money that comes in and these messages and information about money is talking about generational finances that will change the dynamics of family and also, your financial status in reality. Anyway, medium frequency, Jupiter. Fine. So Jupiter is speaking of the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Hold on one second. Let's see what else comes down. The 5 of Coins comes down. And the Death card comes down. So, again, the overall energy here is this Pluto. Now, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is a gift of the emotional aspects of reality. And so with that, there is this medium frequency going on in Pisces that wants to create this loss and ending to emotional attachments in reality, right? So if we look at Cancer, this is talking about family. If you look at Scorpio, you're talking about taxes, death, inheritance, things of that nature. If you chose to look at Pisces, it's talking about the secrets and hidden activities, confinement, hospitals, intuition, and things like that. And then when you're talking about the card of death, right? The card of death is even a discussion of Scorpio, water, Pluto energy, right? So let's pay attention in this medium frequency. There's karmic cycles that's taking place. If you're in the medium frequency, then you're able to kind of isolate emotionally for a minute. There will be some, some Pisces may experience some changes financially, but new opportunities will come in, and the endings of certain situations will bring a particular type of health, wealth, stability, and it will be generational. Pay attention, though, for Pisces that's throwing out energy that they should not. Pay attention to this Pluto that takes place over here. Pluto is really a discussion of, cycles, right? So let's look and see what's going on in the lower vibrations, because this is letting us know that if Pluto is the overall energy right now in Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Pluto is sitting in the lower vibrations in Scorpio, that Pisces need to pay attention to that. So therefore, you got the Fool here. You got Alchemy here. You got the Disc here. So what this is a discussion of, all within itself, is that new journeys are not taking place. Warnings are not being adhered to. Alchemy is a discussion of being able to transmute and transition things from one element to the next element. And then you have this Nine of Discs that should come in with hard work and being able to yield from hard work and things of that nature. That's not taking place. So when we look at this and we look at the Fool, don't be a fool for love, Pisces, and the Pluto energy. Fall back for a second. There's nothing wrong with that. And this alchemy energy, right, this finding this balance in alchemy energy and being able to transmute, there will be losses, but there will be new opportunities. So therefore, you have to stay in your high frequency if you are experiencing losses right now, Pisces, whether that be finances or anything of that nature, right? Or you're not receiving particular messages in reference to new opportunities moving. Now, remember, the earth signs move a little bit slow. So, there will be a slow dragging going on. But if you can get through these little losses that take place, then you will find that there's new opportunities and information and messages that come through in regards to the physical reality, finances. As far as the Nine of Coins is concerned, the Nine of Coins is a discussion of hard work and being able to yield a little bit off of it. Now, the thing that's interesting is that this Death card comes down in Scorpio. And so this is in the ethers. This is a major arcana, and is a discussion of a mandatory ending of a particular cycle. When you think about this, look in this high cycle, this 10 of coins here. This 10 of coins in a high cycle means that you will yield in the high cycles, right? When you're in your higher vibration, you will be able to create and maintain generational wealth, health, and stability from one generation to the next generation. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this is something that's coming in that's trying to end a particular cycle in a medium frequency. Stay out of that. Period. Just don't deal with that. And I'm not saying ignore it, but address it and dismiss it so that you can still maintain your 10 of Pentacles regardless. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. And it says that right here in the middle frequency. If you're looking at the new beginnings and the new journeys and the necessary warnings that come through with the Fool, this is about communication and change regardless when you're dealing with this energy. Things will change. Pay attention to communication and the change and the loss, and understand that the reestablishment can take place at the end of the day. Pay attention to the hard work. You put in the hard work, you manifest a little bit, you lose something, you isolate, you reestablish, right? But all across there, you got this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's a loss there. There's a lot, when you have this 5 of coins sitting in this middle frequency, it's very important that you stand in your higher frequency. That's what this is talking about. So now, Pisces and Pluto are both considered water signs, even though in some systems, Pluto can be matched with fire, which would create a little bit of confusion if it's off balance, right? Pay attention to the fact that in this deck, the water comes simply as water under 6. Pay attention to the family environment. Pay attention to finances. Pay attention to your 6th house. So let's see what the water signs is talking about. And then we offer her. The 4 of Cups. 3 of Coins. The 7 of Wands. So understand that, water signs. You have this water energy. If you're dealing with the 4 of Cups, real quick, just to be fair, you're dealing with 4 of Cups. You're dealing with this Cancer energy July 12th to July 21st. If you're dealing with this And pay attention to your chart if you do pay attention to your chart, right? So you got this 3 of coins that take place. And when you're dealing with the 3 coins, that's Capricorn energy, December 22nd to December 30th. And then when you deal with this 7 of Wands issue, this is for the 7 of Wands. What is that? I'm having a slow moment real quick. I'm using my notes though, right? The 7 of Wands here. I don't know where it's at right now. So let me get my other notes. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is talking about Leo energy right here. So you have these 3 different elements: water, earth, fire, right? When you're dealing with the water, you're dealing with the heart chakra energies. When you're dealing with this earth, you're dealing with the lower chakras. And even when you're dealing with the wand, you're dealing with the lower chakras. This is a discussion of being offered opportunities and not being able to see it because you're going through whatever you're going through. There's help that will come into assistance if you're willing to work together. You will maintain that 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a little bit about battle, right? The battle is not the end of the world, but at the end of the day, one will experience it. And the 7 of Wands of Leo, August 12th to the 22nd. See, it didn't even want me to find it in real life. But anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's look at the 7 of this little thing. Because even though Pisces is right now being dominated in overall energy by Pluto, it's still discussing it affecting and creating changes and drastic changes in water energy, earth energy, and fire energy, right? These are 3 different aspects of reality that take place. And so you see it here. Regardless, you see the water energy, right? You're not really seeing the fire energy the way you should. So let's see what's going on right here with this 7 of Wands. I'm going to throw one down again for that. You know, because when you think about it, the 6 of Wands brings down success. The 7 of Wands is a little bit about a battle. So let's see. This sudden. So when you're dealing with that, you're dealing with an Emperor energy. And you're dealing with an Aries energy. This is a Mars warish kind of energy. It's letting you know that there's going to be a little bit of battles going on in the fire aspects of reality. So when you're talking about that, you're talking about business, establishment, power, position, war, ego, aggression, those things. Pisces can get like that if they're off balance and it's, alright. Pay attention to the workings together. Pay attention to what you're ignoring and what's being offered. Right now, when you look at this 4 of Cups, this 4 of Cups is coming from the side of the 3 of Pentacles. There's a group of individuals that's working together, but there's somebody in here that's trying to offer something. So I'm going to look and see what this cup is talking about before I get off this thing for the daily reading. What is this cup trying to offer? Judgment, resurrection, renewal, rebirth, right? So if we're talking about judgment in that way, you're talking about the Scorpio fire aspect, Pluto, so pay attention to October 23rd to 11/22. And let me see. Renewal, resurrection, rebuilding. Not in the exact same way, right? But also people that pass judgment. And so people that pass judgment may put this energy in a position where all is ignored, or it seems like all is ignored. But let me see one more thing. The teacher, the good old Hierophant, right? So when you come up with the Hierophant energy, you're really discussing a Taurus Earth energy, which still lands in Venus, which is in a higher frequency. These are teachers, elders, people who have knowledge that want to pass down knowledge. There's some Pisces that may have access to particular knowledge and information that may be ignoring the most important part of it. And so even this lands above the cup low-key. So, some of you Pisces with Scorpio dominant in your charts, pay attention to the fact that you may have been handed information and knowledge and things of that nature, But the teacher already understands something that you don't in regards to the emotional aspects of a particular situation. And this is where renewal and regeneration will take place if you're paying attention. Understand that. Outside of that, it still requires a working together in a building, but it doesn't require a destruction. It does require one to defend their success to a particular degree, but be comfortable with the success to a degree also. Pay attention and stay in your high frequencies. If things is not working out the way that you want it right now, Pisces, because we already know that we have several different aspects, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? New starts are not taking place when it comes to these emotional aspects. You do a little bit of introspection in life investigating and going on your own journey to figure out why that's taking place, right? And you'll understand that alchemy that's not taking place, that may create losses, that may block new opportunities, and you'll understand that this manifestation of trying to bring things into the physical reality that seems to have been coming to an end, one aspect of physical reality has come to the end. The Nine of Coins has come to an end, and higher transitions brings you into this. Ten of Coins is just something that one has to be willing to be open-minded to and accept. So you're going to lose particular things in order to get to the next level, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Pay attention though. When you're talking about Taurus, you're talking about your money, you're talking about your finances, you're talking about your wealth, you're talking about good fortune, you're talking about good luck under Jupiter, right? And also your belief systems and how you believe and how you envision these things and how you dream about these things and how you view these things. So anyway, this is it for the reading for the day. Enjoy, be good, smooches, and deuces.